Ready packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how you can edit on Video Star. So let's just get started. By the way, before anybody gets concerned, this is my edit. So first you just want to go ahead and split your scenes. And while this is doing this, I would never purposely steal someone else's edit just to let anyone know. I'd never do that. So this is mine personally. I made this. So yeah.
I guess they never miss, huh?
That was me snapping, by the way.
You got a boyfriend, I bet he doesn't kiss ya. He gon' find
I don't know why I
another girl
stopped
and he
there.
gon' miss ya. He gon' skirt then hit the dab like what's
Okay, so once you have all of your scenes done and splitted, you want to go ahead and import your photos or videos into that spot. Sorry, I didn't mean to show my face, but it's okay. Alright, so I'm not really embarrassed to show these pictures, honestly, because none of them are me, so it's okay. I find this edit really funny of like the pictures that I picked, so I'll give credits to the person that I got them from when I post the edit. Also in my description, I'll give them the credits. So, yeah. And yes, I know everybody that was technically in this except for the little girls. I have no clue who those were. But I just thought they were really funny and they were cute. So, don't judge me. I was just trying to make like a meme edit. And these pictures were perfect for that. So, also I had a little bit of trouble trying to figure out what photos I wanted. Because at first I didn't know what I wanted to make. And I was about to say, well, this tutorial was trash. But honestly, I figured out how to do it. And I just went along with it. Like, that face is so funny. So, I decided to add all photos because I find photos easier to use than videos. Because videos, you have to, like, cut them and end them, and then you have to make sure that it's what you want. So, I just find photos really easier. You can do better transitions with photos, and I just find it easier to use and work with. So, it's up to you, though. If you want to use videos, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. And if you don't want to make anything on here, you don't have to. So yes, my phone was on 10%, but then I wind up plugging it in at like a certain point. I think when I'm like editing physically these edits. So I think this is my last photo, and then I think it's like a black screen. So, I just had to crop all these really fast and then do this. Okay, so now what you end, like, I end my videos with, like, a black screen because I find it, like, smoother and more clean. So, I just added that. Now, here you go.
hit or miss? I guess they never miss, huh? You got a boyfriend, I bet he doesn't kiss ya. He gon' find another girl and he gon' miss ya. He gon' skirt then hit the dab like what's you play with.
Okay, that's what it sounded like with, or it looked like without any transitions. Now you're going to go ahead and modify the clip. Yes, this does cost money, so you have to pay for it. So just go ahead and go into modify your clip, and this is where I plugged my phone in. So you modify your clip, then I change it to the last mirror. I also do the, I think it's, I don't even know, transition blur? I don't know, I'm sorry. I scroll to the middle and then use the little keys on the side. And then I go ahead and start my edit off. So what you want to do is fix it how you want it and then swipe it anyway. Click the same little boomerang thing that I clicked. And I recommend the mirror and stuff for your smoother transition. So now you're just going to go ahead and save it and work on your second one. And you want to start your second one off by doing the same thing over again, the mirroring and using the same blur. So, yeah. So what you want to do is just click on your edit keyframes. Whatever I tap on, just go in the middle and then click the little keys on the side. I find turning your phone sideways easier in the first place, so hey, it's okay. Then you want to change it the other way, like do your transition the other way and click the boomerang going out. I call it the boomerang because it's easier to call it that, so. Okay, so now, once you have it going the other way, you want to go ahead and save it, and this is just kind of what it looks like. So, I almost clicked, like, destroy what I just did, but I was not about to click that. So now you want to watch it, and this is how it should look. So it looks pretty smooth, and I think that's great because you want smooth transitions. So I just pretty much do the same thing on all of these mirror and use the same blur and do the same keyframes, edit in the middle, and then go ahead and draw a transition. So now you want to go to, I'm going down because, up, excuse me. I'm going up. So then I use the boomerang going out because my last one I did down. So then the end, I'm making up my own little transition again and using the boomerang in. So just keep clicking the same ones I do. And that's what it should look like. So now we're going to go ahead and watch this. Okay. So here's where the part gets a little bit tricky. So I'm going to go ahead and just do everything that I've been doing on the same ones, even the same transitions. But at the end when I'm, actually, did I do it right here? I don't think I did it right here, so I think we're good for right now. But there's a part on this one, this scene, that gets trickier in like the video. So yeah, I'll explain that when we get to it though. This transition did not work out for me, and I was not in love with it, but it was okay because it just started out, it was like not a smooth and clean transition. I just really didn't care for it. So this one took a little bit longer to process too, so sorry about that. Now, this part is where that transition on the end did not really settle in with me. I really didn't like it that much. Like I said, it just was not my type, not my style, not really what I wanted to do, and not the clean version that I wanted to do. Because I did have to like zoom in on this, and then I forgot to like move it out, which really sucked because I didn't mean to. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, the transition wasn't very clean on this one as well either, so yeah. But the ending was my favorite part at the end on this transition, just not the one with Elf. So I'm just trying to get it done here. So I was not like showing you guys it. I was going to show you the finished product when I was done. So that's pretty much why. And then also at the end of this video, you'll see the ending result after everything's done. Sorry for such a long video, but I didn't really know how else to explain it to you guys. And this is, it normally takes me like an hour. So I kind of just like sped my process up in this one. And was not very clean with my transitions that much, so yeah, and I don't really have to explain it that much here anymore, so here's the whole thing. Actually, half. Okay, so the reason I stopped it here was to get to the tricky part. So here I am changing the color because this is where it like had that little thing like I don't know if you guys noticed it, but it was there, and so I'm just trying to change the color to make the beat go along with this photo. So here was the tricky part on this photo, and it wasn't very, it's not tricky, but it's like a little tricky and it can get you a little bit. So I definitely recommend watching this part if you want to know how to like hue it or whatever. This hue did go away for some reason. I clicked on something and it just went away. So I had to make up my own colors, and the FXs were just not great on this one, and I wasn't very proud of them. So this is not my favorite part either, but this is kind of the more trickier part if you want to hue it. And I use this for like TikTok or something, if you guys know what that app is. I'd use it for that because this looks great. So how to turn that down, that flickering, because if I didn't, it would have been bad. So now what you want to do is add in, I was still trying to find out my FXs that I wanted to use, and I wasn't in the right place at first, so then I had to go all the way down and scroll all the way and all the way. So now I'm about to not be in the right place again, and I'm just about to mess this whole edit up. So yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I think I was just trying to play with stuff to see what looked best as the colors, but nothing worked for me, so I just wound up giving up and retrying this mess. So here I was in the wrong place, and then I realized it and switched. So now I'm choosing one of the easiest colors to use and taking it and strolling it to wherever part I want it to be and saving it. Here I split it because if I split it, then I can have it on like where I need it and where I want it. So yeah. And I split it 2 times to make the colors where I want them. So now I'm going to import the same photo into this, but it's just different. No, I mean it's not different, but I just import the same photo. And I changed the color on this one, so I just make the FXs a different color as well. And then it's like that, and then you change it back to the other color. So this time I used the same thing, just changed it to green and left it at that, and then just fixed the FX and left it. So this is how mine turned out, at least. It wasn't very clean. It was not very clean, so sorry about that. Now here you want to merge your scenes. So here I'm just merging my scenes how I want them. I guess I'm showing you the edit first. Okay, so now I'm merging my scenes, and how you merge it is you just click Edit, Merge Scenes, set the start, and then set the end. And once you set the end, you just click Done, and it merges all of your scenes together. Now I'm just adding a text so people don't steal your edit. And this is pretty easy to do. You just like click on the re-effect, do your name, and then you are pretty much done. Then you set your text font how you want it and how you want your text to look. So I just downloaded some fonts to here, and this is kind of what it looked like. I changed the color and the shadows and the size and everything like that, and picked the font that I wanted. So after you do that and fix it how you want it, you also need to go ahead and click on the little arrow going up. Once you click on the little arrow going up, it takes you and you click bottom. So when you click the bottom, now you can see what it would look like a regular edit. You can actually put it wherever place you want it to go, but personally I choose the bottom because that's where they're really supposed to go. So this is just my edit now. And here's what it would like look like with that, I guess you could call it. So yeah. Now what you do is just you have this, and this is your edit, your base edit, whatever you want to call it. So here you go. Alright, and I hope this tutorial helped, and I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you guys later. Bye!